2v8. 2v8 is finally gone after like actually a literal month of waiting in 10-minute queues. It's gone, and I open up the queue and bam, only a 1.25 bonus. This has been stuck at 1.5 times for like ever. And I don't understand why, because it should have been at 2.5 times. I don't know if they like lowered the maximum bonus or what the deal is. It makes no sense to me. They should increase the maximum bonus to 10 times. Fuck it. I should never have to be in a goddamn 5-minute queue. I don't care if there's an event going on. It's criminal. But it means I can finally friggin' play killer. I'll get like oh my god, I don't have to friggin' sit and wait forever anymore. I was so sick of those long ass queues. And so today we're continuing with the least popular killer. It's not exactly a streak, just playing through the least popular killers. Everybody who is below the average killer pick rate from except Crossuit. From wow, Hag is below Twins right now. That's crazy. But from Hag up until Bubba. And we'll see. That may change by the time that I get to the end of it. Maybe Wraith drops down a little bit. Maybe Bubba rises. But right now we're currently on Plague, and we're about 1/3 or so of the way through. And we'll probably have faster queues, because before it was like 5 to 6 minutes, and now I think it's probably going to be like 2 to 3 minutes, which is still long. I would still prefer it to be like 1 minute or less. But it's not like, oh my god, I'm sitting in here for actual like matches sometimes are not as long as queues were. And now it should be better. Now, I think right now it's still sort of normalizing because they literally just got rid of 2v8. I'm not going to, survivors are still sort of filtering back in and killers are still sort of filtering back out. But hopefully, after, today is like the first day of it getting better, and it'll keep getting better. And then we have the Crossuit release. And she releases in 2-ish weeks. I'm hoping she doesn't super hyper giga kill the killer queues again. Because although, new killers always sort of bring a bit of extra wait time, we do have a survivor coming along with. So it's not like there's no reason for survivors to play. And since she's not like Springtrap, where everybody came to the game just to play Springtrap, I'm hoping that, if we do end up having a bit of a tank in killer queues, it'll only be like a minute or two from, it'll be like right now queues, where it's like 3 or 4 minutes, but we're not getting into like 5, 6, 7, 8-minute queues to play killer. I really hope that's not the thing. Also, I'm really close to affiliate right now. I have 25 followers, which is the minimum required. It hasn't updated quite yet in Twitch's portal, which is a bit strange. Like when I look at the affiliate thing, it's like it says I'm at 24 out of 25, even though I'm 25. I'm hoping that's just like there's a bit of lag between the actual number and when it updates in like the affiliate, counter or whatever. Hopefully that'll be fixed soon. And I only need 2 more days or 2 more streams of 3 or more average viewers, which is doable. Now I only have, I kind of need those to be a little bit soon, which is why I'm going to increase streams just for a little bit. I'm essentially doing an affiliate push, right? I'm going to, I may actually make these streams long-term increases, but I'm going to increase streams. So I'm going to do these early streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Maybe not every single Tuesday and Thursday, but I'm going to try and do at least one of them, maybe both of them. We'll see. Schedule is a little bit difficult and all that. There's a reason I don't stream every Tuesday and Thursday, but hopefully, this will be enough. With these extra 2 streams, I'll be able to snag just a little bit more and get up to affiliate, because I'm really excited. I have some very fun ideas, I think, for point rewards that I've been so excited. I made them like 6 months ago, because I had ideas, and I'm like, and we're really close now, and I'm really excited. I'm really hopeful. I think it's definitely within reach, and so I hope we get it. I think it can happen within the next 2 or so weeks. But to do that, gotta stream. So more or less, I'm doubling the streams for the foreseeable future. Maybe it'll be 1.5 times. We'll see. But yeah. Okay, so first match, playing as Plague. I decided not to use the main, pain res, DMS, yada 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 build because I really quite like Coup on her. Her and Legion are probably my two favorite killers to use Coup on. Additionally, Corrupt Intervention plus an extra bit of lasting on the duration makes it very easy to get a lot of people infected. I sometimes use the Brown add-on in a build like this because it basically makes the gens permanently infected after one vomit until Corrupt is over. See if I can't get both him and the gen. Close, but no cigar. Okay, well, somebody's infected. I really just want to get him. Okay, got him, leave him. Oh, somebody's here? Okay. I don't want to chase anybody in Shack. That's going to take too long. But I also don't really want to just do nothing. Okay, Jake is fully infected. He had Sprint Burst, and now he is fully infected. Surely you don't make this. Yeah, no. Never. I think Jake is right there, actually. Yeah, he pre-ran. Smart. Okay, I am just going to be trying to play this in an aggressive way. Because pain reses don't seem to be super great. They're kind of towards corners. So going to try and make chases as fast as possible, and pain reses come as they come. This is a weak... Okay, there we are. I was confused, I could not tell where the window was. Oh, he waited on the corner, interesting. Oh, you did not go for the pallet, probably should have. They should still be mostly towards the center. Okay, I'll get barbecue here. We see somebody cleansing on a fountain. And somebody on that gen. This is regressing from pain res. Since they're already using a fountain, I'm going to use ability. Bong looks like an insta-cleanser. That's what I gained from that. Okay, he's going around the back. He's already touched his gens, so no... Okay. All I need to do is not get stunned by this pallet. Perfect. He's on Death Hook. Pain reses are too far. We just hook him here again. It's fine. Don't waste time kicking that gen. I may be able to get another person down with power. Oh, here's Feng. Ooh. Okay, she fell for it. She was obvious. Last bit. Okay, perfect. Jonah's going next, so this game might already be over if somebody doesn't come for him literally right now. I will go ahead and put her on a pain res because I have plenty of time. This is probably going to hit that gen. If possible, I'm going to try and interrupt this save. She's going around the back of Shack, so she never makes it in time. Yeah, he's dead. It's a bit unfortunate that he went next, because I think this would have been a very interesting game to play through. I had a very strong start, but I did, you know, that's the first coup that's been used. So it's a bit of a shame that it's already over. Well, probably already over. And he's just sitting on that gen, not going for the save. But, I mean, right there you can see with Sable the value of coup on Plague. You don't always have time. She Deliverance. Or just 4%ed. Maybe? I don't know. But you don't always have time to go and grab your power, so sometimes you're not very effective in loops. I probably would have been able to make this with coup, honestly. But I waited a bit too long, so I had to save it. I think he's not camping the pallet. He's going here, but I don't think he even makes this. Yeah. In all fairness, that's kind of a wasted coup, because this isn't a super strong zone. It's pretty... As long as you know how to cross over to the side of the opposite window, then it's pretty easy to actually get that. Fong is cleansing again. I'm going to go ahead and take power now. More than anything, I'm just kind of trying to clean up. There's one pain res left that I think is on Fong? No, it's on Sable. She went basement, right? Sable, or Fong didn't even heal because she cleansed before she was fully infected. Okay, don't know where Sable went. I probably should have gone straight back to Jake. Oh, she slow vaulted this. She's hiding in basement. I thought it was possible. Damn, that's a whole wasted power. They cleansed over there. And Fung got herself infected again. I don't know, I guess it's not completely over. It's just heavily in my favor. If I find Jake again, it's completely over. No, well, speaking of. He's going for Shack. Won't be able to make this with a coup. This will be Shack pallet. Or death. Try to get the grab there, but either way, saved coup. Could be DS actually. I don't think he touched a gen. I don't really want to go all the way down to basement and all the way back out. Fong is way over there. I'm guessing... I thought Sable would be here. She's not. Honestly, considering Jonah gave up so early, they did quite well. Wait a minute. I thought I heard Sable coughing. Refresh this gen. Okay, they're both healthy, so I can just puke on each gen, and eventually they'll give me the info I need. Or they'll, like, hide, I guess, for, like, 10 minutes, and then I can abandon, whichever. Everything's infected, I just need to wait for them to reveal themselves. I think Sable cleansed here, so it's possible she's hiding in one of these lockers. Oh, I thought the crow landing was AFK crow. Okay, well... Nobody's doing anything. I think I probably only have like one fountain left, huh? Until they all get spent and it auto cleanses for me. Yeah, they're just not touching gens. Oh, did I see somebody over here? Nope. I thought I saw like a little green cloak. Like Sable's jacket, but apparently not. Oh, this is... annoying. There's really nothing I can do to speed this process up. I just have to be here for 10 minutes. Looking for crows in the distance, maybe. I'm seeing 0 info. Let's go ahead and break this, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Eventually, it'll be finished. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty obviously a win. It's just... Hello, Vibrant. I am currently friggin' walking around because I won the game and survivors are not touching it in my stinky gen, so I can't find them. Oh, wait, Sable touched a gen. Okay, okay. It has to be that gen. There's no way it's anything else. It's Plaguing Time. It is. Well, it's the end of Plaguing Time. Okay, thank you, Sable. I appreciate you touching a gen so I can actually not wait for the 10-minute timer. Oh, fuck me, I got caught on it. Let's fully infect her, I guess. I appreciate you, Sable. I would give you Hatch if, you know, just possible. I always appreciate survivors who actually allow themselves to be found when the game is over, because I hate having to wait for that 10-minute timer. And I'm sure... Honestly, I wonder how... Oh, I was gonna say, I wonder how the what's it called? Fung hasn't gotten crows yet, but then I remember that they like super giga nerfed the AF crow system, so I kind of hope they bring it back because it's not necessary. Reserve challenge to escape through hatch. Ah, I see. So right now survivors are super inclined towards that 10-minute timeout before touching a gen. That's a bit of a shame. Did you damage gen rift challenge it? This is the first game of the day, so if that's the new rift challenge, then probably not, no. Let's see. There's one hidden thing. There's a hidden offering by Sable. I'm guessing it's Hatch, and I'm guessing it's Hatch and Shack and not Hatch and Main, because most people go Hatch and Shack. Ooh, Fung did have AFK crows. Wow. I'm going to sit right here because this is where Hatch spawns. Come on. No! Very surprised. I may have just let Fung go then. Oops. Ah, there's Hatch. Oh well. Hopefully Fung doesn't wait wait for Hatch next time, and we can just go next faster. You should look it up. It's pretty hard unless you use the right build. Okay, I will do that right after I check who the next... Ah, the next killer on the list is Demogorgon. Demo. There you are. Okay, Rift Challenge. Da-da. Damage 15 generators in a single trial. I see. That is, yeah, you do kind of have to make a build for that. Fortunately, I know just the build. Pop. Eruption. Actually, just like Eruption and Surge. Just these two perks would probably be all I need. And then, what do I want my other ones to be? Generate. Let's do Machine Learning. That sounds fun. And maybe batteries. Sure. Screw it. I'm not good enough at demo to to try and do something fancy. Oh wait, I got the sick hack skin. Hell yeah. Hold on. Where are we? Preset 4. There we are. I love the black and gold look. Do I have the headpiece? I guess this is the headpiece. I kind of wish it made her face darker. I think it's just the clothes that are black, but still. Next one, use Pain Res, Surge, Eruption, Jagged Compass on Freddy just to maximize the amount of regression events. Jagged is actually really good on Freddy since you instantly can teleport to the gen it shows. That is true. Maybe you're right. Maybe Pain Res is a good fourth perk instead of Machine. Yeah. There we go. Honestly, you know what? I'm stealing your build. Heck it. Jagged Compass. It's not nearly as good as demo because you have to manually place portals, but hey, it's a pretty good build for 15 trials. Oh, I almost forgot to put on add-ons. Where is it? Faster pallet tread. I guess an extra portal will be nice. Yeah, Jagged Compass is like, it's almost good enough for me to want to put it on builds. The main issue I have is just that info perks are not really good enough on their own sometimes. Like if you're a really fast killer like Blight or Ghoul, an info perk is basically a chase perk because you see the person on the other side of the map and you get a hit on that person just by seeing them. But when you're like Demo who has a long portal cooldown or an M1 killer like Slinger, then info is just not quite as valuable. But Freddy's like an in-between, where he's really fast. Even though it's not a free M1, it starts chase like 12 seconds faster. I hope it's Toba. I do hope it's Toba. I love Toba. Toba is one of my favorite maps. I feel like it's, like, visually, a lot of people don't like it. I'm fine with it visually, but the main thing is just, I think it's balanced really well. It's like the only map where I feel like every loop is playable, like Mind Game or whatever, except Shaq, but like that's Shaq. Unfortunately, you just kind of have to eat the fact that Shaq is going to be pain no matter what. But pretty much everything else is like you can do something, and I really like that. One of my least favorite things is like I would rather take a map that's like slightly survivor-sided, but every loop is playable, than like the game, which I think is, you know, long term is theoretically slightly killer-sided, but it's just a grog to go through. You just like, ooh, god palette, and you just don't really get to, skill expression doesn't really get shown on either side. The game is probably my least favorite map. Like, even if I have like theoretically like the highest win rate there, I would never choose to go there. Even if it was the easiest map to win on, it would still always be just pain and suffering. And the one thing about this is I'm going to hit that gen kick limit pretty fast. Because I can't remember. Is the gen kick limit still 8? Or did they increase it to 10? Or maybe even more? I feel like every time I use Eruption, I get to the gen kick limit on at least one gen. Which is why I usually don't use it unless I'm pairing it with Pop. It's still 8. I feel like it should be 10, maybe 12 would probably be a bit too much, but I think 10, because I'm constantly finding myself, like specifically with Eruption. With any other perk, it doesn't really matter, but anything that is effectively a double regression event, like Eruption, is just it's unfortunate. Maybe they can make it so Pop doesn't stack with Eruption as well, and then increase the gen kick limit, because that's really the only perk that it's there for is Eruption. Okay, so they all probably spawned on that gen, or maybe in this back left corner. I want to put a portal here. I think I heard somebody walking on my right. Okay. I want to put a portal there because it gives me stealth towards main. Oh, you're playing this tile. Okay. That was an interesting choice, just not drop and walk straight away. You were right. You're so correct, actually. Wow, that was a fast friggin' down. I can't believe that didn't give me surge. Yeah, you're such a blessing, because, oh, I love Tova. It's actually a tenor map. Okay, that's where it is. So I'm going to teleport here, and I'm going to have stealth, and they'll never know. I don't think Demogorgon walks super fast. Oh, balanced landing. I guess she did hear me. Maybe she saw the portal underneath. Crazy thing is, I didn't mean to cancel that first one. I just kind of clicked too soon. I mean, if you want to give me a bunch of pallets, I'm not going to complain about that. Alright, she's going to shack. But the window is not facing this side, so... Ooh, shack pallet. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, she double vaulted back in. One more vault and she's done. Okay, it should be blocked. Now we're going to main god pallet. I think if I can't get a hit on her right after this pallet, then I leave. Oh, we're going to the other one. Damn. Alright, I'm leaving to try and get the other person. Laura has balance, so I kind of am okay with main gen popping. I can't spend 10 years just trying to get that one. Mind game, mind game, mind game. There we go. It's the only issue with Surge on demo, is he does in fact have a chase power. That's annoying. I still make it over here though. I got rid of one of my portals that was on the far side. It's unfortunate. Wow, he's already healed? How is he already healed? He like just got injured. Alright. Kick this, put down a portal, and then zone her inside. That is fine. I think they're healing right next to Hook. I could go back, but I don't want to eat off the record decisive. Fell for it? We take those. Like that was Surge and Eruption. Wow. They're being very efficient on gens. Let's go and put another portal in this middle section here. I see him hiding around this... Oh god, huge leg spike. Thank you for not going to Shack. I hate chasing around Shack. They undid a portal. Probably the right choice, because Hattie is a very prime target for me if they saved her while it was still up. And we're starting to run out of pallets for them to play with. Like this entire side of the map is basically bereft of pallets at this point. It's just main. Damn, Surge is nowhere near. Have any pain reses? Not really. Alright, this is the new pain res hook. Oh right, Jagged Compass activates when you let go of a Or when you get unhooked, right? It's not when you get hooked. I forget. I'm still on cooldown. I'm going to try and interrupt this. I'm not chasing Renato. Yep. I can feel the pallet camp. That has quite a bit of progress. I really want to hit that with Surge. But this might already be too far away. Nope, we got it. Ooh, I got the hit, and they missed the save. Perfect. And now she's dead on hook. And she gave me the pallet. Wow, that was very good for me. He's healthy, so I think Eruption is worth... Oh, wait. Eruption isn't up yet, damn. You know what? Wait a couple more seconds. I think it's worth waiting. I only have 2 gens. Wow, I lost him, actually. Okay, see them healing. Yeah, no way you dodged that. You're out of pallets, all it is windows from here on in. Wow, that was a lot of distance, actually. She doesn't chain window to window. But I have an idea to tempt her. Ah, damn. No, I need to chase her this way, damn. Okay, well, there goes Eruption. Fuck, I actually fucked that up. This won't be a fast fall. Oh, never mind, she took the... There's 2. Ooh, she's playing this so well. And I'm actually playing this really poorly. This gen is 99, I'm gonna lose this. This is why pop is important. Because just Eruption is not enough. Shit. Yeah. He's doing something really smart here and just taking me away from the gen as much as he can. I actually need to go straight back to it. It's still regressing. Nobody's on it. Okay. Oh, wait. There's 2 people. Okay, I need to follow this because if both of them double it while I'm chasing him, then I lose the game right there. You are trying to hide. Fuck! I didn't get my Surge. Actually, I think I might be too far from Surge anyway. Okay, there's Pain Res. So now I have a lot more time. She is all the way over there. Okay, there he is. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put down my portal here. I'm just going to hold this central area. She didn't... Okay, she'll go down here. I have enough time to get this down before they do a gen, but... That's it. Never mind. I probably should have maybe just, like, bloodlusted that. I need to interrupt this heal. They didn't heal. Okay, I didn't see scratch marks. That was very strange. I think he's the only one with a pain res left. Okay, pull him in. Damn. That is such a shame. He just left. Okay. She is way over there on that gen. I don't think that gen has a lot of progress. He has touched this gen, so he no longer has any anti-tunnel. And there is 15 gens. So the gen by me is actually completely fine. Now I need to go over there and protect that gen. kick this for Eruption. May as well get rid of this. It's on the way. And I don't think Nicolas Cage knows to come for that gen. And now I just get to play Shaq, but it's just the window. I knew you would double vault. She's double vaulted so many windows, I could just feel it. I could feel it in my bones. Something a bit ironic is Eruption kind of confuses me with Jagged Compass, because there's so many yellow gens that I can't... my brain loses track. I guess he's just giving up, which is fair. It makes everybody's life a little bit easier. I mean, Laura could still 4%. I mean, she didn't, but she could have before she gave up. Okay, who do we have after Demo? Singularity. Ooh, that's... Singularity is one of my... I did damage enough gens. Singularity is probably... he's not probably, he's definitely my worst killer in this game. He is statistically my lowest win rate killer. So, this is a bit scary. I'm sad. The Shrine of Secrets doesn't have anything good in it. I'm always excited for the next Shrine of Secrets, but I feel like the last, like, 6 have had nothing I need. Okay, where is Larry? He's right next to Skull Merchant. What the heck? There we are. Is this build even great on Larry? Maybe if I was a good Larry. I just get blindness, overclock duration. I feel like Ruin is a good Larry build, but I hate hexes. They annoy me so much. Actually, is there any... After Slipstream, they're oblivious for 60 seconds. It's not that great. I was wondering if I could maybe do... Oh, hold on. There was this build that I versed recently that was super evil and devious, and I want to take it. It was a screaming build, and it was you slipstream each of the totems, and I can either do Ruin or I can do Face of Darkness for double totems. And I think I'll do this. So I slipstream them. They scream because of this add-on, and then they are oblivious, which makes them eat Face of Darkness, which means they won't be able to cleanse, Thrill the Hunt, or anything else. I feel like this is a very evil totem build. The only but it doesn't have Ruin. Maybe I'll do Ruin instead of Undying. Yeah, maybe I can just try and defend every single totem. In what year was 1+1? It was 2. It was in fact 2. Many people don't believe this, but 1+1 was in fact 2. It's a crazy notion to some people, I know, but it is true. The answer is the amazing Singularity. Ah, I see. They said they were gonna fix this. Not fix, I guess. They were gonna change the TV face to have Larry's like smiling face and sad face or whatever, but they haven't done that yet. I wonder when they're getting around to it. Because I feel like it's been a hot minute. It's been like a couple of months and they said they were going to fix it. Is there any other... Oh, actually. This is like probably the best Larry out of... I think this is a funny build. I don't know if I'll win with it. It's Larry. I'm only human, and Larry is like as bad as it gets for me. I don't know. I don't know what it is. My brain just can't quite wrap around Singularity. He's just a little bit too different from what I'm expecting. I'm not good enough at constantly jumping around the cameras to be monitoring everybody properly. Granted, you don't need to do that. You can just, you know, shoot a camera, slipstream somebody in front of you, teleport to them in front of you, and then do that over and over again. That's like, you know, that's sort of easy baby game Singularity. I'd like to be like good at him, but it's just a little bit harder for me. He's also the only killer that is still capable of holding a game hostage, which is crazy. It's crazy to me that people just like let him be that way and nobody complains about it. I swear, like every other time I go into Singularity, there's some sort of a, like, I mean, there are technically other killers that still can hold the game hostage, but they usually require like a specific map or something, and that's an issue with map design. Singularity can do it on any map, and nobody complains about it, and it drives me a little bit crazy because it's pretty often that I go against a Singularity that's holding the game hostage. Not literally hostage, like not bannably, just I mean like a 60-minute game, where instead of going for downs or kills, they're just making sure gens never get done. That was especially bad when they first released the 10-minute timer thing. That was like actually every single game. But then they revealed that abandoning it 10 minutes actually counted as a loss for killer, and all of a sudden it died out. Which is interesting. It's interesting that just by like making it a loss, people are like, oh, I won't do that anymore then. It doesn't really seem like a DVD thing, because it's just like, it counted as a win in the past. But I don't know. Interesting mindsets sometimes. Okay, so hex build, I need to immediately go towards my hexes. Actually, what I need to do is go towards whichever hex is going to get cleansed the fastest. And then aside from that, it's not really that big of a deal. Whichever one spawned next to me, I can put a quick camera on, that's fine, but I need to make sure nothing gets cleansed before I have the chance to defend them is the main thing. And then after those 4 pods are up, then I can start dealing with generator defense. Did we get a DC? I feel like this is a bit of a long load time. No? Okay. It was just a little bit long. Oh, there's one totem to my right. Oh, that totem's right there is actually going to get cleansed really quickly. I gotta be fast about this. Bam, right there. Okay. That totem over there. 1. Okay, there's the 3rd totem. That's probably in shack, isn't it? Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I see birds on it. Please let me make it in time. Please let me make it in time. Okay. Bam. And there. I didn't mean to swap, actually. She didn't scream. I thought she was supposed to scream. But I cannot get an angle on her. There we go. Drops this? Yeah. They already have a gen done. No! Actually, maybe I leave her for Face of Darkness value. Nah, this is... I don't think she has anything else here. Instead, we're doing... Okay, okay. Nice. Actually getting value. Why would she scream? I have an add-on that's supposed to make them scream whenever I hit them with a biopod. Okay, they've undone this pod? No, they haven't. Oh, they have. Why isn't it in yellow? Oh, it is in yellow now. Hold on. There's a way to set up 2 pods that makes it impossible for them to cleanse both of them, but I don't know how to do that. I think this should be a hit. We're already on 2 gens. Damn, I thought she would be right in front of me. I think I might make this. It's gonna be close. I would have made it if she went window, I think. None of them are on totems. That was kind of stupid of me. Actually, mind game. I don't know why Sable didn't take the hit here. Do you have a flashlight? She does have a flashlight. Okay, perfect. Now she has Face the Darkness. Fuck me. I always get screwed up by the geometry when I play Larry. Okay. Here's an undefended totem. So now it has a thingy. And that totem over there... Oh, shit. Oh, she screamed! Thank you, Face of Darkness! Saved my life, actually. Oh, and she ran into me. Perfect. Ah, shit. Okay, I'm going to, like... Yes, big mind game. Okay, they're immediately going to try and go over there. God. Two people, at least, have been trying to get totems for so long. I'm surprised that they've been able to do so many gens. I guess they just have not been eating ruin at all. Okay, this is still untouched. At least for now. Okay, Devour is up. So now I can start making some real progress. I just need to find whoever saved. I don't... she has off the record. Don't touch her. Duh. That works. Okay, go over there. She should scream and interrupt that thing. I really hate that they made flashlight saves so free. I really hate it. I also hate the fact that she's actually literally invincible. Also, what the fuck? Why didn't she scream earlier? Because she has off the record, so I can't even fucking down her. It's so aggravating. One, two, run into me. Vault it. Yeah, I don't understand why they made it so that off the record doesn't get deactivated when you do a flashy save or a pallet save. It's one of the most aggravating things in this game, because just being so completely invincible. I mean, it's sort of like what they were going to do with the update, where it doesn't make sense because it punishes the killer no matter what they do. Except it has perks, I guess. But still, I don't think perks is a good excuse for that really stupid design. Okay, Devour is still up. There's only one thing left with Devour. I'm gonna have to reread this add-on's description because they're not screaming when I think they should. Okay, they know where this is. She has off the record. God, I hate off the record. Seriously, who the fuck thought it was a good idea to make off the record? It's so aggravating that they're just invincible. They just get to be invincible. Off the record, decisive strike. Or not decisive, dead hard, whatever. It's so aggravating that I get punished no matter what I do. She dies here. Fuck me. Do I have time? I don't know if I have time. Probably don't. Of course I don't. Of course I don't. And this person has 2 health states again. And they're picked up. Oh my god. I actually hate it here. What the hell just happened? I literally just walked through her somehow. Well... yeah, I don't know. Clearly I'm not playing Larry correctly. Because there are ways to make it literally impossible to cleanse totems. I know this, because I've faced it many times, in fact. Don't eat dead hard off of her. Oh my god, what? Must sprint burst? How did I lose this much distance? This person still has a bunch of health states. Okay, I disagree. I disagree again. Fuck. Ah, this is awful. Wait, I lost Chase. What? Okay, hi. She apparently really wants me to chase her. Look at the medkit, look at the medkit, look at the medkit. Yep. I ate dead hard there because I literally had to. Or earlier, I mean. On the totem. Yeah, this add-on clearly does not do what I think it does. Because it said, when I read it, it said it would make them scream. Okay. Oh, I lost this game. Yeah, there's no way. I lost this game the second I lost Devour. Honestly, I think I lost this game the second I didn't tunnel the very first person. That's the most annoying part about anti-tunnel perks, is they punish you more when you don't tunnel. Like genuinely. If I don't tunnel, I give everybody infinite anti-tunnel. If I tunnel one person, it's one person's anti-tunnel. She is on Death Hook, but that's all I've got. Wow. She has Dead Hard. And also somebody's here to make her better. And somebody will just eat her health states, because never punished. There you go. Infinite health states. Oh, it's so aggravating. It's so aggravating. Cheryl has Decisive Strike as well. Maybe she has Adrenaline too, even. Infinite health states for survivors. It's so aggravating. You have Dead Hard. Yeah, I know. Pick up? Okay. I didn't mean to M1 there. Cheryl has Decisive Strike. This was off the record Decisive Strike. Unbreakable? Really? Off the record Decisive Strike unbreakable? Is that really what I just ate? Are you kidding me? Or was that Adrenaline? Look at the medkit, look at the medkit, look at the medkit. There you go. That's so aggravating. Why do they make it so that you can body block with anti-tunnel? I can't shoot there, apparently. Feels bad. I gotta put one there. Okay, she's running the wrong way. She doesn't escape like this. As long as I don't eat Dead Hard, I think she's done. Okay. Oh, that's aggravating. Yep. Yep. Yeah. I just don't think survivors should be able to take 4 health states for other survivors without being punished, you know? I just don't, and I also still think if survivors crouch like more than twice, they should just be instantly killed. I do think that would be a really good change. But yeah, off the record, decisive strike, unbreakable, decisive strike, dead hard, off the record, decisive strike, dead hard, unbreakable. Literally 4 extra health states this Cheryl had. This was unwinnable. If when I'm this bad at Singularity. Survivor, oh, a survivor who is cleansed of slipstream screams. Oh. Actually, I mean, that still makes sense. It means I can instantly teleport, yeah. That was just, like, incredibly unfun. It didn't matter. The fact that I was playing probably my worst killer in the game didn't help at all. But that was going to be unfun literally no matter what. There's no killer in the game that would have made that an enjoyable match when people have 2 to 4 free health states and there's just nothing I can do about it. I just hate it. I hate that they just will not fix that. They will not make it so that killers are allowed to just freaking are allowed to do anything to play around perks. Because you can play around so many of killer perks. You can play around Decisive Strike. You can play around I mean, every perk that I have on here, you can play around. You can sabotage Scorch Hooks, you can let go for DMS, you can hide in a locker for friends till the end. Nemesis just is so bad that it doesn't matter, but you can prevent it from proccing with friends till the end. But as Survivor gets off the record, Decisive Strike, Unbreakable, Dead Hard. The only perk you can play around is Dead Hard. The other 3, you have no choice in the matter. You just eat those if the survivor chooses to make you. Which is infinitely aggravating. And I wish that they would address that and fix that. Because goddamn. I think either this match or the next match will be my last match for the day. We'll see. It depends on how long the match is. If it's a long match, it'll be this one. If it's a short match, I may have time to fit in one more. Oh yeah. I mean, this is a fine build for Trickster. There's not really any other build on him that I'm like super into. I'm very low on BP offerings. I'm out of blood points, bloody party streamers, and I have 2 puddings. I guess I have 38 tiramisu's, but like, I'm always worried if I put on one of the event offerings, I'm going to end up eating, or I'm going to end up forgetting to take them off, and I'll end up using all of them. Should be very sad. Because these are like the one event offering that never gets taken out of your blood web. Eventually, the Bloodshot Eye might be taken out. The Barbecue Invitation may be taken out. Potentially the Arcane Dowsing Rod. These are just glorified bloody party streamers. Like even the very first, or maybe the second, whichever the earliest anniversary like blood point offering they had, made it so that it was gonna be fine. There is still around today. That's what I meant to say. I don't even know whatever. Yeah. Those totems were also placed in pretty unfortunate spots because there wasn't really any way that I could put two pods on them. I could only look at them with 1 pod and the other one would be within EMP distance. One of the main strengths about that build for Singularity is that you can put 2 pods that are so far away from EMP distance that it doesn't even matter. Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on. I lost that game, and I gotta put that. I'm actually really close to finishing up my survivor toxicity big statistic sheet. I'm aiming for 100 entries on winning and losing. And I've taken a break from it because in order to remember to write down every time I lose, I have to be hyper-focused on losing, which isn't the most fun thing, but I'm pretty sure that's the first loss of today. So... And I also tracked last stream's losses. So at the moment, I have 86 entries in losses, and 60 of them, people have been toxic. I need 14 more losses before I have the full 100 to 100 statistic. Because what it is I'm counting wins versus losses. So so out of 100 wins, there were 22 people, or 22 times that people are toxic. So 22% of the time when you win, survivors are toxic. And now losses, 86 losses, and 60 out of those 86 survivors were toxic, which gives us a 69.77% chance that survivors are toxic when you lose. More than triple. Which, you know, that's about right. It's... I may make a video about it. It's just, it really is so aggravating. Because, you know, people like to complain a lot about killers trying to win too much. And I really can't care that much about people trying to win. Like I'll complain about it, but I'm not going to be like, this is, you know, evil. It's evil when survivors gen rush. It's evil when they body block. It's just annoying. But people will be like, oh, it's evil when killers tunnel, or evil when killers slug. And so I think that's stupid. The thing that I actually think is like evil is being toxic to the other side. And so showing statistically that survivors are more likely to be mean to you, to be toxic when you lose, it's just like, yeah, okay. So you should always like do whatever. You should be super giga hyper sweaty every single game to avoid survivor toxicity. So giga tunnel, giga slug, whatever it takes to win. And survivors will be less toxic to you, which is insane. Because you'd think that survivors would, you know, want to encourage you to not win. They would want to be like nice to you if you lose, because that encourages you to not sweat. But no, it's Badham. It's Badham, and I haven't played Trickster in like years, and by years I mean months. I don't know, it might be like a full year since I've even slightly seriously played Trickster. Wow, she didn't drop that. Fuck me. Maybe she had windows. I really hate Badham. Because there's nowhere that's good to chase. Every single place on the map is a god building. Is that sprint burst? I think it was. Oh, and he's laggy. Wow, I can't believe I missed all of those. He's got a window right there. Oh my god, blades already are decaying? Got him so bad. Pick up, please. I'm just not having a fun time today. Killer queues are finally fine again, and every match is torture. Which I guess makes sense. Of course killer queues would be fine when every match is torture. Oh my god. It is impossible to tell where he is at any given time because he's actually literally teleporting. Yeah, that person had background player. What the okay. Well, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. There's not like there's no walls I can look behind, and he died under a pallet. I think this game might already be lost. No, he was waiting on the corner. And the thing about this build is it really only works if you actually get downs. And I'm not getting downs, so... Is that 2 people following me around? I don't think Talita actually has a flashlight. Good lord. Well, at least they were wasting a bunch of time. I guess only like 2 people were probably actually on gens. Aggravating as it is. Background player. Okay, she didn't make it. I mean, if they all throw the game for flashlight saves, I guess it might be okay. There's still 2 people here. The way that blood pooled is incredibly strange to me. I hate Shaq. She did Vol. She's the one with fuck me. With Quick and Quiet. Yeah, cause Shaq I really... Okay, go for the flashlight save. This is another down. Oh my god, Badham, why? So here's the issue, I can't pick her up. She's invincible, because she's under a pallet, and people are here with background player. Genuinely, where the fuck are these people? I know they're around. There we are. Okay, pick up now. No. Yeah, so this thing that I have to do right here is the exact issue with the changes they were proposing, because there's no counterplay. If survivors can pick themselves up in 60 seconds, there literally is no counterplay. I have to bleed them out, and that's the only thing I can do. Take the pickup. She's too far away. Even with background play, there's no way. I'm just going to have to bleed Talita out. That's the only thing I can do. She's partway through. There's nothing I can do here. Oh, this is so frustrating. I just hate it. I hate this gameplay. I hate having to slug, but there's no counterplay for me other than doing this. Okay. I think she's on her second hook, right? I don't know why you would do that. Take the pickup and... Oh, he's way over there. Okay, I can finally face a wall. It took fucking like 8 downs before I could finally face one singular wall. Oh my god. Talita is on death hook. Although I really would rather not use decisive strike and off the record and such. Although she does have off the record and... Not off the record, sorry. Quick and Quiet. Okay, everybody's injured. I'm probably eating DS here. Oh well, so it goes. Nope, okay, well... Finally making progress. All it took was like 3 200-second slugs that will not be viable, or would not be viable with that patch. Is that a 99 sprint burst? This is the first time I've been able to use my power in like 10 minutes, and it's not actually good. I think that this Yoichi may be cheating. No, his ping is like 60. This Yoichi is 100% cheating. I heard Nia's groans of pain. But I guess not. Yeah, this... He just like randomly sped up. And then like right as I was seeing him again, he stopped speeding up. I thought he was lagging, but I'm like 80 to 90% sure he's cheating. It's not 100%. It's possible that there's some insane DBD server shenanigans happening, but like it was incredibly suspicious. And it also probably has nothing to do with like these people. I'm going back to basement. Hopefully, I'll make it in time. Because I would really like to kill Yoichi. Oh, she's not actually down there yet. Honestly, I think I should camp. I think that I am going to camp this, because I really would like to kill the person who I'm like pretty sure is hacking. I'm way too far for him to get anti-cam from here. Both of them are injured. Yoichi went second. I will leave you bled out just so I can kill Yoichi. I'm so certain he's cheating. Oh, where did you come from? Wait, how did you do that? Oh, right, I have to look up. That's my bad. Fuck, okay. Never mind, I have to kill Nia now. Me. Okay, this time actually pick up. This is annoying. Infinitely annoying. I really hope they delete background player, because it is so goddamn annoying. Alright, she's dead. That's annoying, because now I have to go after her. I want Yoichi. Oh wait, these are Yoichi scratch marks. Yeah, I want this Yoichi to die, because he looks so suspicious. Like, it's not 100%, it's just like 80 to 90%. But it's weird enough that I want to be sure he doesn't get out, you know? There she is. Probably going for Hatch and Shack, right? No, she's going to House of Pain. Right? No. She got it, apparently. Yeah, I don't know. Yoichi was like 60 ping, but he was teleporting around. It was Vigil Sprint Burst, so he did have Sprint Burst, but I don't think it was a 99 Sprint Burst every time. Because it wasn't even like... It wasn't even him gaining speed, it was just him, like, teleporting. Okay, I think I barely have enough time to do a Dredge match. Barely. So let's do Dredge with... Where's the classic Dredge? Not that one. Not? Actually, no, that is kind of the classic Dredge. Dredge is like my favorite eruption user because he's so fast with his teleportation. And Ku is just really nice to supplement his primary power. Makes it just overall a lot easier to get downs. It's not super necessary. It's just one of those things where you have a loop that's connected to a loop that's connected to a loop, and you're like, my power doesn't really do anything here. So Ku fixes that pretty much. You could also do Bamboozle probably, but that's not quite as consistent, I feel, as Ku. Ku is probably my favorite my favorite chase perk for killer. I think it's by far the most consistent in terms of value to like, because it's not good on super strong killers because they don't M1, but it is good on the weaker killers, and I like perks that are biased towards weaker killers, and Ku's ability to get hits at loops that would normally be God Palace that become like 50-50s, and since people aren't expecting a 50-50, it becomes like it's weighted in your favor. I really enjoy that aspect of it. And barbecue is there because, I mean, teleportation. Pretty much you just teleport with pop eruption. I guess it's almost like Freddy. You play Freddy to teleport to gens. You play Dredge to teleport next to gens. Qs are definitely noticeably better. I was a bit worried they were only going to be a little bit better, but it's like half as long in Q, which is so much better. Boy. These have been my two like go-to Dredge add-ons, but there's one that recently I've been looking more and more at, which is it's the one that makes it so you teleport faster. Decrease teleport cooldown by 2 seconds while not in Nightfall. It makes it so if you mess up your Remnant mind game, then you don't have to wait. It like cuts the time down by 1/5, so you get to get right back into it a lot faster. It also helps in the early game, you get to teleport faster. I've been using this one more and more, but I think the main thing is that for this build, the extra Nightfall is really nice. And Hattie's Calendar, honestly, I could maybe get rid of Hattie's Calendar. Actually, this might be the better way to do it. 0.4 seconds is nice, but it's not enough to get you a hit where you wouldn't have otherwise, like 99% of the time. Like most of the time when I eat a locker, it still feels pretty bad even with Hattie's Calendar. Because 0.4 seconds is notable, but it's not that notable. It's just like, eh. Whereas the extra 2 seconds every time I'm doing a Remnant mind game is much better. 3 medkits is a bit unfortunate for me, because healing is not my favorite. It's almost worth putting on Franklin's. Although, wait. No, the Franklin's nerf already came through, didn't it? Yeah. For some reason, I thought that might have been the patch that they canceled, but no. I don't understand why they nerfed Franklin's. I feel like literally nobody was asking for that. It seemed so unnecessary. I just made items that were already... Items are already insanely strong, and it made them even stronger, which was not something they needed to do, really. Not at all. And it's not like Franklin's wasn't a popular perk, and it wasn't a strong perk, and it wasn't a complained about perk. They just decided to nerf it for funsies, which is strange to me. Very strange to me. Yeah, so this one will be my last match of the day. Hopefully it's a good match. There's only one flashlight, so hopefully they're not experienced with the flashlight, so I don't have to deal with getting flashlight saved every 5 seconds. It won't be as bad as that last match. To be fair, once I adapted, it wasn't so bad, but that's mainly because they were like throwing for flashlight saves. Because there were 2 people there. Swamp. Not a fan of swamp. Actually, probably should teleport upstairs. Never mind, this door's open. That's strange. I guess they got in that corner instead of the back corner. Oh, hello, Ada. Yeah, that's a totally free hit as opposed to David or whatever, which was only kind of free. Dropping that like that was not great for you, I will say. Meg takes a hit here. I'm fine with that. Dredge is one of the killers where like taking a hit is actually pretty decent because of Nightfall. I really only cared about making sure that Ada did not get into main. I was prioritizing that above all else. Oh, and you're the flashlight user, so I don't have to worry about flashlights. Okay, barbecue. Do your work. Tell me where I need to go with my pal. Over here. Got it. He makes distance, pop an eruption. Oh, now we get to play this tile. Oh, you actually misplayed it. I get the hit here. Where are you going? You don't make it anywhere like that. Yeah, the stairs are on the opposite side. Okay, that gen is now no longer a problem. Do I have a hook back here? Yeah. This is probably the best hook. Dredge is nice because I don't quite eat the really long hook times. Okay. I guess you can DC. Seems a bit odd to me, but whatever. They are on that gen, doubled up. If I'm lucky, I make it to there and pop it. And if I'm super lucky, I get a free hit in addition to making it there and popping it. I think I saw her double back here. Nope, I'm stupid. I completely misread what was happening. Yeah, they reset back here. This is fine. I don't really want to eat Jake's off the record here. Even if he did DC. This wasn't the best place Remnant, I'll be honest. Oh, why did I... Okay, never mind. She fell for the fake. I don't know if I'll get Eruption off in time to hit that gen, I'll be honest. She drops this. She probably dies here. She maybe makes it to that pallet, but... Why is the bot coming in like he has Decisive Strike? That was off the record, or sorry, balanced, but she ran directly into me, so... Right, Cyrus have infinite health states, my bad, I forgot. Should have remembered. Survivors always can suddenly have an extra health state whenever they want. My bad, I forget. That's not the one I wanted at all. I wanted Shaq. This isn't even at that much. It's a little bit of progress on main. Oh, this is a lot of progress, actually. And I'm chasing in... You already got balanced landing back? That's so stupid, actually. What? I should have come back sooner. But Jake doesn't have DS, I know that now, so... Wait my 10 seconds. I don't know if I'll have time to pop the main gen. Although whether that really matters is a different question, I guess. Yeah, unfortunately, main, there's not really anything you can do to mind game. You just kind of have to hit the gen and leave. Did she scream at me? Like, she might have screamed with, Steve Goldperk. Kick this shin for Eruption. It's got too much progress. Wow, it's already about to hit the chin kick thingy? Ah, cripe. I really wish they didn't make main buildings like this. It's so aggravating. Because, I mean, what do I do here? I just keep doing this until I have Bloodlust, really. She can vault this window 6 times before actually having to think. I still see you. That one did not have Eruption on it. Is that another gen? A completely different one? It is. Oh, I'm actually kind of screwed right now. This is bad. I pop this. And she'll probably finish this one before I can... Yeah. This is actually really bad for me. This map is just way too strong. Because it's sort of like Badham, except it's arguably worse because it's bigger. It's not as bad for Dredge in particular, but... It's a shame I had to waste a coup there. Kick it. Where's Ada? She immediately touched the gen. I think she may have actually had head-on because she quick and quieted there. There's no fast way to get to this gen, unfortunately. Can I even make a hit here? No. Fake a break, and then what I'm going to do is actually put down Eruption on it. And then... I can't go back to hook, hold on. There we go. She already touched the gen. She wasted time trying to go for a fast vault there. There's no reason to go for a fast vault. It's such a strong window, you can just slow vault it every time and you're fine. Oh, she screwed up the window as well. Oh, that flash bang. I see. I think I'm good here. Yeah, it's her dead. I see her running through the middle. I saw her little bit of a glimpse behind this rock. Hello, Megan. Considering they had a DC, they were quite close to winning. And a lot of that is just to the fact that, you know what, I'm kicking this gen on principle. It's just the fact that Swamp is a really, really strong map. And the fact that they were doing gens in such a way that made it very difficult for me to not chase in the strong parts. After the very beginning, they got rid of the 2 gens that were in weak parts of the map, and everything else has been in a super strong tile. So they had good, I don't know, macro, I guess is the word. Oh my god, what the fuck is this loop? This is just like a hyper god loop, what the hell? Do you think she makes it all the way to main off of that? No way, right? There you are. Please don't have sprint burst. Thank you. Finesse, I see. When you think about it, Finesse is kind of like Survivor's version of Coup, right? Or maybe Resilience is. Either of them. Yeah, the fun gameplay at Shack where I just have to vault 3 times because Survivor. If you play it correctly, that's just how the counterplay goes. Brand new set of Coup. Now, unfortunately, all she has here is a weak pallet on the bottom and a medium pallet at the top, and then thank you, Coup, and a one-way window. Alright, she didn't go to main. It's gonna be really annoyed if I had to deal with main. It is possible that they both get out if this Laura has adrenaline. Okay, it's blocked again. It's strange how the entity blocker works sometimes. I don't quite understand why it'll go away and then turn back on for like a 4th vault. I guess it's just in case a survivor sort of cheesed the system. Wow, okay, basement hooks. I was saying, like, what the heck? There are no hooks around. It's because basement took away all of them. It ate them all up. Funny thing is, when you hide against Dredge, like barbecue, pretty notable chance he teleports into you. I guess Megan's probably not going for... Never mind, she did. How surprising. Well, Laura forced me to eat the extra hit. I'm not gonna eat Decisive Strike into Dead Hard into yada 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 yada. Thank you, Coup. You know, it's possible she doesn't get into a locker because of Deep Wound, actually. And I see her right here. Yep. That's a shame. Well, I'm chasing her the weak way, but it's still really strong on Swamp. Even the weak way of chasing survivors takes an eternity. Now she plays these windows. I'll spend a Coup just to get down here. Nah, she W keyed. I was going to use my power, but then she W keyed. Wow, you can't get out of here, actually. It's on the opposite side. Yeah, so she chased me for the entire time it took Meg to die. And now she can start patrolling the map for Hatch. Did she go back to main? What the hell? I completely lost her scratch marks. I don't know how. I have no idea how I lost her scratch marks. That is lame. Because now I have to deal with freaking Hatch on Swamp. Let me double check and make sure Hatch didn't spawn here. Because it's possible we just didn't hear it. It did not. I don't know how I lost her scratch marks. Okay, here we go. Oh god, it's the wrong way. Okay. Oh, these gates are completely undefendable, actually. I'm gonna try and build up a little bit of extra Nightfall. Although she may just be sitting on that gate and I lose. Oh wow, these aren't even good lockers to defend the gate. There she is. Honestly, it's possible she could have made that gate if she had just committed to it. Because of the weird way that the swamp building was. She's looking back like she's got dead hard. She doesn't. Oh, she has a key. Although it's swamp. if you don't find the key on the very... Or if you don't find the hatch in Shack or Main, then your key probably doesn't work in Swamp, really. It's interesting how that skin looks in Nightfall. It's all white. Ah, I see. They're mad at me. Anyway. Well, I am going to go ahead and end stream here. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.